Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out the last video. Really helps out the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers before January 1st. Hopefully we can make it. Anyway, so hit that subscribe button, leave a like down below, and on to the DLC. So the DLC for Pokemon Legends ZA has just dropped, and I wanted to check it out. I haven't checked it out yet. We're going in clean slate here. Fresh save. Let's see what's going on. I think we have to go to the rooftop, if I'm not mistaken. Roof. Then activates the Hoopa thing. Hopefully we can get that Hoopa, because Hoopa's awesome. Get the camera to move up a little bit. There we go. Would you be Strizer? I would indeed. Who are you? Why are you on the roof? I would indeed. Delightful. Please excuse the altitude and allow me to introduce myself. Hoopa, cool. My name is Ansha. Or Ansha. And this is Hoopa, the mischief Pokemon. Fihaya. I've come to your hotel rooftop with a particular request. A request to fit for Lumos's renowned Team MZ, if you're willing to hear it, of course. Well, yeah, I paid for the DLC. Of course I'm going to hear it. It's like I say no and leave. How agreeable. Thank you. Then without further ado, help me make a delicious donut that will fill Hoopa with a great surge of power. Okay. Donuts of unworldly deliciousness. It's funny, it's donuts. A donut? This sure is a cute request. I agree, but it's a bit odd. Why here at Hotel Z? Why not make one at home? Doesn't matter why. I'm not going to turn down a kid in need of help. Alright, so we've got to provide a space and find some ingredients. You know what would have been hilarious? Instead of a little girl, it'd be hilarious if it was a police officer. Donuts? Get it? Alright, I'll continue. Alright, so we've got to provide a space to find some ingredients. Right. Donuts have to be fried in oil that's at least 350 degrees Fahrenheit. She'll need supervision. Oh, good point. That must be why she came to Team MZ for help. Does that really make sense to you? I still don't see why she couldn't ask her parents. Probably from another dimension. And just something on your mind? Either that or she's like AZ. She might be like 3,000 years old or something. It's just that this hotel's different from the one I'm used to. It feels calmer. Well, calm is good for making donuts, right? No distractions? If you need a workspace, the kitchen and front desk are free. The space looks well cared for. It speaks highly of the people who use it. Right? Still getting over this stupid cold that won't go away. Oh no. I'm guessing you'll need butter, but I used up all the last of ours yesterday. Sorry, Ansha. Oh dear, butter is crucial to the recipe. Never fear. Hold tight for a bit. I know a place that has really great butter. I'll see if I can get some. Alright, that's why I don't live stream, because my stupid cough won't go away. Meet me at the baker's stall in Magenta Sector 6. Alright, Strizer? Have a pleasant trip. In the meantime, I'll prepare everything else we need to make that donut. I'll lend a hand, bizarre as the request may be. We gave our word we'd help. Good luck with that butter, Strizer. I gotta do a fetch quest before I can do some awesome Hoopa missions. Aw, that's cool. Hoopa. What was the last game he was in? It was like a special event. It might have been Omega Sapphire, Omega Ruby, maybe? Omega, was it? No, Alpha Sapphire. That's what it was. Alpha Sapphire is probably my favorite Pokemon game, because it had like the open world aspect where you could fly around like in an old RPG, like freaking Final Fantasy VII's overworld. It had the overworld, which was so cool. And then for some reason, they went away from that. So Scarlet and Violet was pretty close, but the performance and stuff was so bad. All right, so where are we going? No, this one, right? Donuts of unworldly thing. Okay, so we gotta go to Magenta Sector 6. Closest one is right here. Alright, so here we are, time skip. It's a good thing I time skipped because it's about 5 minutes to get over here. We can get the best butter and Lumos from the baker here. Okay. Oh, hello, Tawny. After some Lumosian butter, you're in luck. I've got 1 pack left, all yours. What a coincidence. I once helped a baker here out at a jam while I was out being my usual helpful self. Now she hooks me up with ingredients sometimes. Okay. So Team MZ knows the one place in town to get Lumosian butter. You are a resourceful bunch. And Tarragon? Cool. Didn't expect to see you all, you two all buddy. Well, kid, I got to thinking we needed some new merch to keep the Canatics happy. It's my brainchild for grandchild Canary bread. Her fans are gonna eat it up. And old Grisham here agreed to teach me the secrets of bread making as his apprentice. I never agreed to an apprenticeship, but I mustn't extinguish the passion of a budding baker. That's funny. Fortunately, this leaves us with the problem to be solved, doesn't it? Yep, this Lumosian butter isn't big enough for the both of us. This calls for a 2-on-2 battle. Winner brings home the butter. Ooh, good a battle. No more blabbing. Although they're probably like level 90. We'll find out about 2. Ooh, I have my, what the heck is that? I don't remember there being a circle thing. Do you? Oh, did I mega evolve? My bad. Of course, he's my lowest one because I'm in the middle of raising him. Did I get them both? Why is there's like this weird red highlight thing around them? Did you know Mega Evolves? No, I haven't been playing the game for almost 100 hours. Some of you guys have been playing it for like almost 1,000. Look at my TV on over there. You're probably getting a double feed of the... for crying out loud. Well, sear anyone that tries to hold us back. Let's ignite with Mega Evolution Charizard. That free Charizard was huge. It was awesome. Which is good, because now I don't have to go find a giant Charmander. Spend a week trying to get the Squirtle one. Music. Not fight now. Of course I hit the wrong button. Oh crap. Healing. Because I hit the wrong button. Because I got stuck in dialogue. Yeah. Ooh, level 70. Cool, my Charizard's level 100 now. Alright. Your team makes this fine combination as quality beans and perfect roast. Guess that figures from Team MZ's leader and their ace. You're each a steely challenger. So long, Canary Bread. You were a beautiful dream for the Canatics. Cananics, or however you say it. I suppose it's no surprise our teamwork was lacking. Tarragon doesn't even drink coffee. Sorry, but a deal's a deal. So it's time for some of the finest butter in Kalos. I'll take that Lumosian butter, please. It's like, oh, sorry, it's all melted. Fun. This will be good enough even for Antra standards. Tarragon, have a little butter, okay? You gotta make that Canary bread. Naveen will be thrilled. You got it, kid. I'll make a masterpiece. Even Grisham's croissants can't hold a candle to it. This apprentice is gonna outbake the master. What is it with the Pokemon devs wanting you to make food in their games? There was the berry blender, there was the sandwich maker, and now there's the donut maker. I think it's kind of funny, but it's like, okay, there's somebody there that must be an like culinary master or something. have to do some research on that. Anyway, but if I am to teach you, I'll expect no less than the finest of breads from you. One look at your scaffolding courses tells me that your drive to create burns white hot. So I'll teach you what with a heat that's just intense. Be warned. Okay. This really would be a lot better with voice acting. Works for me. Just wait. Your apprentice will rise to the occasion. Finally, someone with a beard. They make a fun pair. Okay, duty calls. I gotta take care of some stuff at Quasarto Inc. Could you bring Ansha the Lumosian butter? Thanks, Strizer. Ooh, I got some butter. It'd be funny if you had a time limit before it melted. I'll come meet up with you all as soon as I'm finished with work. Sorry, I was holding off a cough. Okay, cool. So now I take the butter back. Well, it's not a main mission. I still got to capture Zygrade. Like, I'm behind a little bit. I was trying to play 4 different games at once, so I got a little behind on this. All right, here we go. How marvelously this turned out. Oh, welcome back, Strizer. Welcome indeed to Ansha's Donuts. Wow, great storefront. If you want to make a proper donut, the ambience needs to be just right. Look, I buy the reasoning, but it's quite a lot if you only mean to cook here once. You're getting concerned now, Naveen. You sure seemed eager to help us make all this. We gave our word that we'd help, that's all. Were you able to get your hands on the butter, Strizer? I sure was. You showed Ansha the Lumosian butter. Goodness, Lumosian butter, I'm told it's some of the finest Kalos has to offer. If there's better butter to be had anywhere, I'd like to see it. That should be it, right? Now Ansha can go ahead and make that donut she wants. You poor misguided thing. My establishment's donuts are made to order. Didn't you realize? Which means my request entails a bit more work for you, Strizer. I'd like you to choose a donut for us to make. Ooh, okay. I like the concept behind this, but again, it's food. It's berry blender, sandwich maker, and now donuts. I just think it's funny. There's sprinkled donuts. We're doing sprinkled donuts. I love sprinkled donuts. Welcome, dear customer, to Ansha's Donuts. If you pick 3 berries, we'll make them into a lovely donut. I have a crap ton of berries. Here, I've got some berries on me. I have like 8,000 berries from walking around the world. I don't need anything. Excellent. We're all set for berries. Now order away. It'd be funny if people sold all their berries. If you give Ansha 3 berries, she can make a donut for you. The kind of donut you'll get will depend on the effects and flavors of the berries used as ingredients. It's exactly like the berry blender. That's awesome. I used to love that back on, what was that, Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby. I think that was the one it was in. But yeah, here we go. All right, cherry blend, chesto berry. Yeah, see, look how many berries I have. I don't need any berries because I didn't use them. I wonder how many people sold them thinking they were, worthless. Bitter fresh. Cool. All right, man, I got a lot of freaking berries. Let's try one of these ones I have a crap ton of. Flavor score? What about this down here? So this will be fun. There's going to be guides for this, I guarantee you, on like what's the best flavor and everything. And it'll give you incentive to want to go. And how many can you pick? Only 3? Okay. Well, let's try this. Make donut. Because there's going to be tons of guides on like what's the best donut recipe and all this stuff. And okay. Oh, it's not sprinkles? I want a sprinkled donut. Who only puts frosting on half the donut? Doesn't make any sense. Decently tart donut topped with a confiture of stewed yashi berry. It activates Hoopa's powers when eaten. Okay. One lovely donut, ready to eat. Okay, now what? So we'll do one area after we do this. You're not going to eat here. If you recall, the thrust of my request was to make a donut that would give Hoopa a surge of power. I need to put Hoopa's surge of power to use at a particular spot. That spot lies on the banks of the Season Canal. It's close to the Justice Dojo. I no longer understand what I'm just trying to do you? Ansha, can you let us in on your plan is here? Certainly, I owe you all at least that much. I suppose you can even come along and see. Let's reconvene along the Sensation Canal banks. What's cool about this DLC is they could literally make it with updates to where you can go pretty much anywhere and have any Pokemon show up in these little pocket dimension things. Alright, we're almost to the point where we can actually, start doing these things. I saw a bunch of stuff on Twitter or X, and I'm like, I was getting antsy. I was like, man, I gotta play this. I had something to do on my other channel before we started playing this, but I really wish I set up the live streaming, because I could have live streamed this whole thing, but 8 billion other people are live streaming it too, so I'm doing mine a little differently. It seems everyone is here except Tawny. Wait up, you asked for Team MZ's help. Don't leave me out. The leader. Don't leave out the leader. Oh. Very well. Now that Tawny has arrived, let's begin. Hang on, Ansha. I'm here for whatever's about to happen, but you still haven't told us what you're trying to do. Oh, yes. Now, I probably sound like a jackass. Is it Ansha or Ansha? I'm going to keep saying Ansha, so like an, on, although there's no O. Let me know in the comments down below. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I was so wholly focused on making donuts that I forgot to explain why. My goal is this: to catch a fine legendary Pokemon for my dear mama. They're all like, I have some concerns. Let's hear her out first. She has a legendary. It's right there. People truly can't grasp what they haven't seen for themselves, I suppose. Look there. If you would. It's a little squirmy. Are my eyes playing tricks? Or is there some other place through there? Have your donut, Hoopa, and show them what you can do. So do we have to find the locations around the city? And then feed them a donut to open them up? And do we get Hoopa eventually? If we beat all this DLC? That'd be nice. Or do we just get Hoopa and he helps us open up portals everywhere? That'd be really good. Excellent. It opened as planned. Why did the squirmy spot grow to look like the hole in a donut or something? Wow, the Pokemon Company must be Sonic fans, because that's literally a Sonic ring opening up a portal. I'm very pleased with your help, Team MZ. As you see, my donut caused Hoopa to experience a surge of mysterious power. With that power, Hoopa can use a move that will let us travel through this distortion. And with that, I'm off to catch that fine legendary Pokemon. Be back shortly. Wait, what? Act like I'm with them. Who is this child? I've got a feeling that things in Lumos are about to get weird again. I have many concerns. Whatever's going on, we can't just leave Ansha in there by herself. Right, let's all follow after her. It's go time. Yeah, I feel better as long as you're with us, Strizer. It's like, psych, can I let him go in and stay outside? Like a jackass, that'd be funny. Huh. I swear, this has like one of the best end games, if not the best end game in pretty much any Pokemon game. You're not stuck just facing the Elite Four or doing the Battle Coliseum or playing online. They really set it up for you to just keep playing forever. What? Oh, they took all the color away? Aw, man. What is this place? These buildings look like the ones in Lumos, but the sky isn't right at all. It's like a pocket dimension. Duh. Wherever we are, we've got to find Ancha. I have no idea what's going on, but we can't leave a kid in here alone. Should we split up and look for her? What do you think, Strizer? Splitting up in some totally unfamiliar place? Maybe Strizer would be fine, but no way am I going out searching alone. It's okay, I'm here too. It's settled then. How shall we pair up? Go with Lita. That sounds best. We'll make 2 fairly balanced pairs, skill-wise. Tawny and I will try that direction. Be careful, Naveen. Jump off. What? Okay. Oh, I want to stay on the roof. Why did it make me go down here? I wonder if you can catch anything in this first run. This is like the story part. Things okay over there, Tawny? Yeah, we're fine. Let's find Ancha quick. Well, at least our phones still work. If something happens, let us know. Let's look for any sign of Ancha. Okay. Cool. Well, we're finally here. It only took 24 minutes to actually get in here. Although after I edit the video, it'll probably be much quicker. I just wanted to show you guys like what you're getting, what you're getting with your money. That's the whole purpose of this video, is to show you if it's something you want to spend money on. Don't you think this place looks like Lumos? Yeah, it's literally Lumos in the dev mode, probably. It'd be funny if they added the detail back in these pocket dimensions. That would have been hilarious. Alright. Run around down here for a few seconds. It's weird that we're even in a place like this. Yeah. Oh, cool. Is that spot to heal? Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so obviously we're going to have to climb up this thing. I like that there's no time limit for this first one. Let me move my head here and see if there's anything up here. No, okay, good. I thought maybe there was a time limit I couldn't see. Let's go up here. Oh, what the... Oh, you son of a... Oh, I hate it when they do that crap. This game would be 10 times better if it had the ability to jump. Let me jump. I mean, look at that. That's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Like, just let me jump that tiny gap. Alright, so what's the purpose of this? Nothing? Okay. It's over here. So far, there ain't no Pokemon or anything. Oh, here we go. Okay. Strizer, look. Cool. Mankey. Mankey. Hello. We've just spotted a Mankey. Have you seen any Pokemon where you are? One's here too. Can I catch it? So even though this place looks like Lumos, it's got Pokemon that Lumos doesn't. I love Infernorape. That was one of my favorites in Violet and Scarlet. I hope Ancha doesn't get attacked by any of these wild Pokemon. Cool. I was really hoping they'd add Beartic back or Teddiursa, but according to the leaks, they're not in it. Hopefully they add him in later. I hope they keep this game going all the way up until the Gen 10. We'll do our best to over here. Good luck, you two. Uh-oh. Let me guess, they're like level 100 or something? Can I just catch him? Wild Pokemon. Alright, here we go. 110. Yeah. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. Not good. Not good. Run away. Oh, good. Good thing I have Gengar with me. He can't get hurt by him. Taking Gengar was the correct choice. You can't catch any of them? Stupid. Let me guess, there's special Pokeballs for this dimension? That would suck. Hey, everyone! Tawny Naveen, are you okay? Those Mankey, they certainly were strong, weren't they? Yeah. Pretty strong, yeah. That was so bizarre. Yeah, they were a real handful. Do you think there's some sort of power floating around in here that makes Pokemon stronger? I'm getting more and more worried. We've got to find Ancha. Wait, look over there. I mean, holy crap, my Pokemon aren't like max level. Maybe you should probably get max level if you're gonna go in here. Oh, good, I got healed. Okay. Good thing I had Gengar with me. Probably would have died all the way. Holy crap. So I wonder if they can only go higher level in here. Like, can you not go past 100 out in the main world? That'd be dumb. Why, hello again, Team MZ. Unfortunately, the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after seems to be elsewhere. Ancha, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on with that thought. This place is dangerous. We gotta get out of here. Do we? I'm not particularly bothered. But if the fine Pokemon I'm after isn't here, I suppose there's not much point in staying. Why don't I accompany you back? Little kid's like, what? Well, you want to leave? Okay, so that's the opening mission. Oh, cool, I'll give you a bunch of berries. Alright, that's good. This is a very long, opening. It's going to take a minute to edit this. By the time I get this video up, it'll be 12 o'clock and way too late in the day. What a relief to see regular old Lumos again. Hey, Strizer, I think we ought to let Vinny know about what's happened here. Yeah, good call. What's up, Ancha? Look up there. Oh, crap. Mega Dimension. Like the opening to a movie, Pokemon movie. Nice. So yeah, they're going to pop up all over the city, I take it. At least we've confirmed that the donuts I make here can indeed get us to that other space. Thank you for your assistance, Team MZ. Your reputation is well earned. You're the one who made the donut, Chef Ancha. But back up for a second. What was that other space besides? I don't fully understand it myself. Then rushing headlong into it was bold of you, reckless, one might say. I am a girl on a mission, after all. Ah, Rayquaza, okay. I simply must catch the fine Pokemon I saw about 6 months ago in that space. He's probably going to be like level 200 or some crazy. As cool as that is, it's still pretty reckless. Glad I haven't got the Master Ball yet. Hello, Team MZ. I take it you're keeping yourselves busy as always? Carapeu. Hey, did someone borrow money from this guy again? I can hear you, you know. Besides, it's not like any of you would be stupid enough to borrow money off the Rust Syndicate. Only a real idiot would do that. Oh, I assume Tawny is there with you, right? Now listen, there's something important I want to discuss. Come over to my office, all of you. He still won't take no for an answer, I see. If we all got to go, what should we do with Ancha? No need to worry about me. I can remain here alone. Thank you. I'm quite used to it. That's very mature of you to offer. But would you know what to do if a guest came in? That's a big if. What do you think, Strizer? Maybe we should all go together? Absolutely. Can't leave a kid alone. She'll disappear. Yeah, I think you're right. Bringing a kid to the Rust Syndicate seems iffy, but I guess she'll be fine as long as we're all there, especially you, Strizer. Right, if you could help us save all So save us all from the tower. I'm sure a visit to the Rust Syndicate is no sweat. You'd be more cautious if you'd ever been inside the Rust Syndicate HQ yourself. Hyperlumos survey number 1. Complete these missions to demensify the strange dimensions and seems to be leaking into Lumos City. You can take on these missions alongside your main missions and side missions, so change which mission has guidance enabled as needed and aim to tackle as many as you can. Cool, so it's like a new set of missions. Alright, so hold on a second here. I want to look at this. Alright, so these are purple. The normal missions are kind of like that dark blue. So yeah, hyperspace missions. Cool, so it's a whole different set of missions for you. Nice. Let's go check out what the Rust Syndicate has to say about these weird dimensional pockets. I think it's funny, every time you come in here, they're like, oh yes, Strizer, he's the one who kicked our butts. Alright, let's see what they have to say. Dun, 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 dun. Vinny, did you join the Rust Syndicate? Come on, use your head. He's just here to talk business. More importantly, who's this little lady? New Team MZ member? She's a client of ours. Is that so? Guess it's no surprise you big shots would have a lot of people asking favors of you now. People such as me, as it happens. Here's the deal. There's more weirdness going down in Lumos, and the Rust Syndicate's been looking into it. While the fine eggheads at Quasaro Inc. were studying the impact of that nasty business with the tower, they found something else. Their instruments picked up some weird readings different than Mega Power. Ordinarily, Quasartico, I keep saying that wrong. It's such a weird tongue twister. Quasartico? Yell at me in the comments. Inc. would investigate these abnormal readings on our own. See, that's another problem with no voice acting. I need to hear how they say it so I know how to say it. All right. But Vinny and his colleagues have their hands full cleaning up the mess from the tower, plus getting Lumos' redevelopment pack back on track. So the Rust Syndicate agreed to help them out. After all, we've got to protect our investments. I mean, city. We started investigating, and then what should pop up but that bizarre thing over Centrico Plaza. Now, I know you Team MZ kiddos got tangled up in every little mess that crops up in Lumos, so why don't you go ahead and spill everything you know for us? I should say like 45 minutes later. Let me make sure I understand correctly. A donut from Miss Ansha and a move used by Hoopa allowed you to travel through one of these distortions into a space beyond it. That mystery space must have been where those odd readings came from. I think we can surmise that the move Hoopa used is Hyperspace Hole. An alternate Lumos success through a Hyperspace Hole. Wait, was it Sun and Moon that had Hoopa in it? I'm trying to remember which one had Hoopa in it. Why don't you just call it Hyperspace Lumos? For now, simpler than spelling that out every time. Now let's get to business. We've got to learn about hyperspace Lumos so we can sort out the distortion over the tower. And to get into hyperspace, it sounds like we need two things. The Mademoiselle Moselle and her Pokemon. What that means for you, kid, is that you'd better get used to this little lady being part of the crew. Team MZ's gonna need her if all you intend on diving in to investigate hyperspace. I'll get to the bottom of this. Good, just don't be putting the Mademoiselle in any danger, got it? Consider yourself in charge, Strizer. Your new job is to survey hyperspace Lumos. Now, I'm sure scoring the city of distortion seems like a bit of a slog. which is why I've prepared an upgrade for your map app. Sweet! Like I said, they were going to appear on the map and you could just go check them out. Hyperspace distortions have appeared all over the city, serving as entry points into hyperspace Lumos. They can be located using the handy icons on your map. Old distortions close to the new distortions appear at sunrise and sunset each day. Okay, cool. So they reset each day? So these are kind of like the raid dens in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. But instead of just being a stupid room where you fight a big Pokemon that's way overpowered and have a crappy time. I hate the raid battles in, was it Scarlet Violet? They ruined the game for me. I'm like, ugh. They're such a pain in the butt to do, especially online and with the lag. So, like, all of a sudden the time would be gone. Like, if there'd be plenty of time left, boom, it would lag, boom, the time's gone, and you fail. So, I like that it's at pocket dimensions now. Holy crap, look at all the stuff on the map now. Ooh, and it tells you the level and what Pokemon are in it, so you don't waste your time just going in blind. Now, that is cool. So, medium hyperspace, wild zone detected. Okay. 105. 105, 105, 105. Cool. Nice. You saw how the space for information on that distortion over the tower was totally blank, yeah? It's going to stay that way unless you get going on some good survey work kit. Okay. Some other hyperspace distortions showed up on your map, right? You can start with those. A word of warning, though, those things probably won't sit there waiting for you forever. What do you mean? They seem to phase in and out of existence. Consider that another quirk of hyperspace. Lumos for you to learn more about. So it's literally like a roguelite. So that's cool, like random spots. That's really cool, though. As for what else to study, we'll let you know once you go through a distortion. Then I shall put my all into making more donuts. Man, I gotta stop reading so fast. Let us Rendibius back at Hotel Z so I can resume my donut duties, Streiser. We're clearly just the Rust Syndicate's pawns here, but this research work certainly bears doing. Okay, what Naveen said, and we ought to look into that distortions for Ancha's sake too. These ought to be some of the help in your research. Ooh, Ultra Balls, okay. Thank goodness they didn't make like special Pokeballs for those dimensions. An ultra high performance Pokeball that provides a higher success rate, obviously. You've got to learn all you can about hyperspace Lumos, so everyone in regular space Lumos can breathe easy. Get out there and show us what you can do. I'll have Q Inc., I'm just going to call it Q Inc., get word out to the public that we're actively investigating these distortions. And I guess we better get busy ordering up some more donuts from Chef Ancha. Yep, you better. Yeah, you better. If anything else comes up, we'll be in touch. My kitchen awaits. See you there. She just takes off. Cute. Okay, so I wanted to do a distortion in this video. I don't know if I'm going to get this uploaded the same day as the other one, but I'm going to try to get both these up. So, let's go back to Hotel Z, get a donut, and see what this does. Okay. Welcome to Ancha's Donuts. I'd like to make a donut. Now let's do something just simple here. See what this does. Make donut. I think this is what determines how much time you have. Okay. Multicolored donut. Moran Rainbow Donut. Okay, cool. Okay, maybe later. Alright, let's see what happens now. Make a mean donut. A donut's level boost will increase the levels of all Pokemon in your party by the numbers shown. This boost can provide an important leg up in battle against high-level opponents in Hyperspace Lumos. So the donuts... okay. That's going to be annoying. The donut energy Hoopa receives from a donut will determine how long you can remain in hyperspace. You'll want to take this into account if you hope to take your time exploring Hyperspace Lumos. If you're lucky, a donut can also provide special effects called flavor powers. These effects can provide a range of benefits, from aiding your Pokemon in battle to helping you catch Pokemon you seek. Consider your current goals when choosing which donuts to use. Okay. Getting into the donut business, guess you have to make your hotel stand out somehow. Oh, never mind the donuts. Who's this rare Pokemon here? Looks like Hoopa, the mischief Pokemon. I've heard its mysterious loops can warp space itself. Yeah, pretty much. But let's all hold that thought. Strizer, you saw some Mankey? I know they don't live in Lumos, so when I saw you register one, I went poking around. People are chattering away online about all this hyperspace stuff, and I had a hunch that it was connected to your Mankey sighting. I bet I could get all kinds of fascinating data from Pokemon in hyperspace. You've got to get in on it. Though maybe I do feel a little bad about piling more work on you, a little. Anyway, the real point of the visit is I'm powered up your Pokedex. Cool. So maybe it'll show all the new Pokemon? You know, just a number. Your Pokedex has been updated. You can now check Hyperspace Pokedex. Cool. But you can't. I bet you can't wait to dive back in and get your hands dirty in hyperspace now. Happy digging. May I ask who that lively woman was? Mabel is the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab. She gets us to do her research. She's rather remarkable, but, well, don't worry about her. Getting back on topic. The next step to investigate Hyperspace Lumos would be to check out one of those distortions. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do for the last 2 videos. Quite right. And I'll stand up to prepare for more investigatory aid donut stuff. Find distortions on your map and dive through them to survey hyperspace. Holy crap, only an hour before I can actually go do something. Wait, why is it still showing her? Probably because it wants me to make more donuts? Let's try this one donut I got and see what happens. So I'm just trying to hurry up and do this for the video, and then I'm going to go play the crap out of it off camera and get more data. Alright, so. Let's try this one. It sounds like they reset every day. That's cool. When you give Hoopa a donut to eat, it will open up a portal that allows you to enter hyperspace. Check the description of each hyperspace distortion and choose the most suitable donut for the distortion. Then off you go to survey Hyperspace Lumos. As time passes within a pocket of hyperspace, Hoopa's donut energy will gradually be consumed. Once it runs out, you'll have to halt your survey work and return to regular Lumos. You'll have to leave hyperspace if you black out or are defeated in battle. Okay. Hopefully this does something. Common types, poison. Okay, so each donut had like a type, right? Like poison type or whatever. So you want to base it off of that. But since we're just doing this for the sake of this, we'll see how this goes. I'll probably be way underpowered. So yeah, you cannot go past level 100. It is only for the Pokemon in these pocket dimensions. I was really hopeful that they'd finally let us go past level 100 normally, not just in like a special zone. Okay, here we go. Hello, Strizer. It appears you've made it into Hyperspace Lumos. I'll put more stuff on the phone. Hey, got yourself sorted on the donut front. Can you guys shut up so I can just go catch Pokemon? And now that you're all set, allow me to formally send you a hyperspace survey request with some tasks to accomplish while you're in there. Kind of like the night tasks, okay. They'll make it easier to keep track of what you have to do in hyperspace Lumos. It'd be a huge help if you could accumulate 7,000 points or so. That'll move our research forward. You'll probably have to visit Hyperspace Lumos a few times to get enough points. Okay. When you enter pockets of hyperspace, you'll be given 3 survey tasks to accomplish. Check what you should focus on doing before you set out. By completing these tasks and earning points, you'll help propel the work of Corbeu and his team. Where do they come up with these names? So yeah, good luck out there. Can I finally play the damn game? Holy crap. Literally an hour and a half to frickin' in 2 videos to frickin' just do this. Alright. It goes all the way down to the low level after you catch it. That's stupid. Okay. I was hoping there'd be high levels. Why is it on repeat? It keeps moving what ball I have on. I hate that. It's super annoying. Alright, screw you guys. I'm out of here. Alright. Floating Pokeballs. Okay, let's see what else is up here. So, okay, I think it did increase their level a little bit. Catch wild Pokemon. Okay, so you have to catch 5 wild Pokemon. What the heck is this? Oh, cool, a teleportation thing. Ah, okay. Nice. Cool. Floating Pokeballs. Alright. Great balls. Alright. Like I said, it only took an hour to get in here. Stupid game. What else is over here? Mostly just Ekans. Ooh, there's a Pokeball. It's beginning to close already? Okay. Completed 1 task. Okay, floating Pokeball orbs. So you need can you give them more than 1 donut? Man, about to run out of time. Crap. Appears Hoopa's run out of donut energy. Man, that's like super limited time, so you really have to like try to figure out how these donuts work. Okay. So, okay, hyperspace survey right there. All right, survey points. Do they have any like special numbers or anything on them? No. I hate how they're all like normal, like, what do you call it? Level? I was hoping they'd be a level 100. Like, it's the end game stuff. Why do they revert back to their low level? So anyway, there you have it. There's a first look at the dimensions. As the day goes on, I'll be playing it a lot more and getting more information. So thank you for watching. Anyway, thank you for watching, and stay frosty.